dental implants, the final post-mortem part 2. I was going to do this in one, but I've had to separate it because Mark came in halfway through the last one in his naked gorgeousness at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I want to do a final post-mortem on my dental work and then never have to mention it again. Just forget about my teeth and just have them become part of me. So this is part 2, and I was explaining in the last video, I've got a lisp. I've been left with a lisp. I'm hoping I'm going to overcome that. If I don't, I couldn't care less, I've got teeth. So I was explaining how they took 2 extra teeth out without telling me. I don't know how they've done it, when they've done it. I thought they did it on the last visit, but they can't have done because everything is perfectly balanced and I have a full set of teeth. Apparently my mouth was too small to fit 27 zirconium crowns, so they've only given me 25. At some point they have taken 2 teeth out without my knowledge, without discussing it. The plus side of that, I mean, I don't care. I'm not bothered. What bothered me was the fact that they never told me. The first I knew about it was when we were leaving the clinic for the very, very last time. And they said to Mark, because they don't talk to the woman, they talk to the man. And they said to Mark, we're refunding 180 euros to your bank because we couldn't fit all the implants into Susie's mouth. We've only given, they didn't say they'd taken teeth out, but obviously they have. They said we've only given her 25 instead of 27, so that was one horror show. And that's just one. We were lied to, I was treated like a piece of meat the whole time. They don't talk to you, they don't discuss anything. There were a lot of things I wasn't happy with. The fact that on first contact you are led to believe that you are dealing with a clinician, you're not. You're dealing with a sales rep, and he will tell you whatever you want to hear to get you over to Turkey. Once you're in Istanbul, you aren't going to say, oh well, don't bother, we'll get the next plane home, or it's very unlikely. Once they've got you, they've got you. And they do whatever they want. I mean, another girl, Alana, hi Alana, nice to see you, darling. A girl we met out there, they took out her 4 wisdom teeth, again, without telling her, and she was furious. She was on about suing them because they didn't tell her. She wanted to keep her back teeth, and they took them out without asking her. So yeah, there are a lot of problems with it. However, let's cut to the good stuff. My teeth were awful. They were a mess. I was ashamed. I spent the last 10 years doing this. When I laughed, when I smiled, when I spoke, I did this. I'm still doing it now. Every time I laugh, my hand comes up. And I've got to learn not to do that. I've now got a nice set of teeth. Now, to me, they do look like a set of dentures, but I know they don't come out at night. I'm happy with them. My doctor, dentist, surgeon, he changes his title to suit himself, Mr., is an artist. He's everything and more. He's rude, he's not obnoxious, he's arrogant. He shouts at you, tells you off like a naughty child if you tense or if you wince. Has the compassion of a fly and is a genius. That man goes back and back and back. My teeth are out, filing them, my implants, not my real teeth, and my crowns, they were in, they were out, they were in, they were out. He had his fingers in my wounds constantly, tightening the screws, untightening the screws. In, out, shake it all about, file it down, add a bit here, do a bit there. It was excruciating, it was torture, and it went on for a solid week. And he will not let you leave that chair until he is happy. he gives you exactly what they promised. He gives you a perfect smile. My teeth are perfect. They are completely aligned. They are straight. They're a respectable colour for my age. He chose the colour. And I think that pleased him. I think we had a tiny breakthrough at that point, because I was a bitch. On my first consultation, I was so gutted that I wasn't leaving with temporary teeth for 6 months because I was told an untruth. That I was horrible on my first consultation, this close to saying, forget it, I'm going home. From that moment, he and I had a problem. And when I was in the chair, every time I did this, he shouted at me, relax, it's normal, relax, pain, normal. But the work he has done is excellent, absolutely excellent. I cannot praise them highly enough for the end result. And this is what you've got to do. They do things differently to us. They talk over your head the whole time in Turkish. You have no idea what's going on. You are in the chair and at their mercy. They gossip amongst themselves. They laugh, and I get paranoid and think, what are they saying about me? They're probably discussing the night out, the night before. But to me, it sounds as though they're talking about me and laughing about me. Probably not. Total paranoia. It's very abrupt. You're in, you're a piece of meat, you're dealt on and you're out. You pay your money and you're gone. It's fine. If they took time to do all that, oh, there, dear, take 5 minutes, oh, you're all right, don't worry, the whole process would take so much longer and be more painful because it would be extended. They get in, they do what they've got to do. They hurt like hell and they don't give a damn if they're hurting you. They do it, they make it perfect. Absolutely perfect. I have got no complaints with these teeth. I am worried about this one with the little bit of movement, and I'm just hoping it's going. He tells me implant, in bed, fine, normal. I'm trusting that and believing that. They have given me exactly what they promised. They have given me a perfect smile. They call it a Hollywood smile. I can smile again. I don't ever have to be ashamed of my teeth. And okay, they might not look completely natural. I would have preferred if they'd maybe had a bit of a crookedness tooth. They're totally alien. At the moment, I feel as though I'm eating on somebody else's teeth. But that's it. Would I recommend it? In summary, would I recommend dental implants and zirconium crowns done in Istanbul, Turkey? Yes, I would. Absolutely. They're brilliant. Thank you very much. Nice chat.